looked in my rear view mirror. I just had to stop and absorb some of this. If what they say is true, and this is what the day looks like being born, then my only comment is this is such a beautiful baby. It's gonna be a great day. I cannot wait. Let's get back in the car and head on in. Any guesses yet? Oh man, did you guess right? Oh, it's windy today. High of like 64. I hope I don't even break a sweat. Let's go dig up some earth treasures. Hopefully some big clusters of purple gold. Can't wait. All right. Oh, finally starting to hike on in. Oh, it's gonna be a windy day. Beautiful. Let's get up in there. Whew. Almost up to where I want to start digging for the day. We're passing by a lot of spots people in the past have spot checked. I like to kind of check out the pieces that were being discarded off to the side as they were scouting the area. Wow, this piece has some pretty cool pockets on it, but just beginning. So we'll just keep moving on until we get to a spot. Ooh, check this out. Some pretty good chunky. It's milky white, so we'll discard this again. Keep going. All right. Starting to see a lot of good signs. A lot of the white quartz and the basalt. Oh wow, check this out. Oh heck yeah. Look at this. See the vein? Little toothy. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Oh yeah, look at this. Never know, at one point this could have been amethyst being exposed to the sun. Who knows if I was able to split this huge chunk off. Who knows what kind of pocket might be in there. But I don't got that kind of time. So like, if I didn't want to go any further or climb any higher, I just felt like digging to see what I could find. I'd follow this outcrop into the ground. I'd probably come back a little bit and cut back this bush a little bit and start digging up this area and go down to the vein here and see if I can expose some purple gold, maybe some crystals, maybe a good pocket. But this is coming from up, so and there's veins going all different directions up in here. So let's go find a good one. Let's go find one better than this and dig near it. Oh wow, check that out. Toothy vein there. Hey. I'm gonna break this guy open, see if there's a little amethyst pocket in there. Let's see. Check this out. Wow, look at that. That's cool. Not a big enough crystal for me to try to break it out of there. But Let's see what we got here. Oh, what? Look at that. Do we have some color? We have some amethyst in there. Getting up to this white quartz. Got some color inside. Let's break off that chunk right there. That's that one. Checking to see if there's a pocket. No pocket, but validation that we're getting an area here where there's some amethyst. All right. Quite a bit of hiking, crissing and crossing across a little bit of the mountain. I come across somewhat bigger dig site, as you can see. And I was just going to kind of pass it by. But, I mean, I can't pass this by. Check this out. Let me show you the stuff that's being cast off to the side. To try to get to the bigger stuff that they were chasing. But look at all this amethyst just laying around. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of a runny nose. Started this morning at 48 degrees. But I'm hot now after all this hiking. So I think I'm gonna check around here. Ooh, I'd like to clean this piece up and see if there's some good teeth in there with some color. And but I think I'm definitely gonna spend a little bit of time in here before I move on. Ooh, check this out. Okay. Oh wow. So look at all this purple. All this color in here. Ooh, wow, there's some purple crystals there. I'm not taking this whole big piece, but if I can break off a chunk on that corner. Oh, wow, okay. We got something here. We got something here. Look at that. All exposed. Ooh. Look at that. Would you take this home? No color. It doesn't look like there's any purple in it. Maybe on the side. No. But a lot of cool tips. Depending on what I find here today, I might score some really good stuff. Some really good pieces. I mean, I love these raw pieces like that. Look at all that purple. Look at that crystal right there. That's just freaking awesome. And look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at all that purple. That big chunk. Oh, wow. We got some crystals in there that are just covered in dirt. Probably was a lot worse. Oh, there we are. Covered in dirt, and they passed that up. The side profile. I found the boulder that I'm carrying out of here. It's like two bowling balls together. That's going home. Unless I find something bigger that takes its place, then I'll trade up. I see, man, there's, what? Look at that. Okay, compare it to my thumb. I got pretty big thumbs and my glove's pretty big. Oh, that's cool. A lot of purple amethyst in this big chunk. That's coming home. Oh, what? That's coming home. Clean these up a little bit. Oh, man. All right. I'm probably going to spend the whole day here after seeing what I've seen so far. Look at this bad boy. Oh, man. All right, guys. Oh, what? Look at that. Reach for it, Chris. Oh my God. What? Check that out. Okay, compared to my thumb now. Now compared to my thumb, it's as big as my thumb. Man, there's a lot of purple in here, but it's a lot of iron oxides and some black like tar material that you really got to scrub out a little bit and then soak it in some iron out. Ooh, this piece is pretty sweet looking. All right, let's go. Getting busy now. I'll bring you back with some more awesome finds. Holy moly. All right. Check this out. A little bit dangerous here, working underneath a boulder. But as you're pulling out everything, starting to see some, what looks like crystals, amethyst. So let's get up in there. See what we have. So far, so good. Nice. Let's get in there. Just check out these clusters I've pulled out of here so far. Wow, check this one out. Holy. Just wait till the end of this video. I'll get these all cleaned up at home. And you can't tell, but there's amethyst all up in here. I can't tell if these are all clear quartz crystals or if there's a mix of amethyst and clear. But wow, check that out. What? And then we got, be real careful with that, boy. Then we got this big chunk right here. Busted off the bottom so it's not such a big heavy piece. But look at that. See how big those are. Big as my finger. Wow. Again, they're just clogged with dirt. It's got all kinds of amethyst in there. You just wait till I get these all cleaned up, man. These are gonna look so awesome. Holy moly. I got the little guy right there. Where'd you go? There we are, right there. This little cluster here. And then we have some bigger clusters that I'm gonna leave behind because they're just a little worn. The mineralization in the soil is eating away at these quartz crystals. But look how big that bad boy is. That one's as big as my thumb. That's cool. And then I got the hole here. There's amethyst in here. You can see this another cluster here. And then you see this other cluster here. All the points. Just wanna, oh wow, check that out. Oh, what? Chunk there. Pull out this cluster here. Let me get my hand free so I can pull out my little screwdriver to slowly work this way out without damaging it. Little tips just pop it off. Such a Big cluster in there. Man, check that out. Oh, she's gonna come freely. Ooh. Look at that. Let's get this cleaned up. That's all right. I'm done scrubbing it up and breaking off all the excess. And so far that's what we have. Can't wait to get this all scrubbed up and cleaned up. But there's some amethyst in there and the quartz. I'm not sure how many of these crystals are going to have some amethyst or just milky white or clear. But then the other chunk that broke off, just going to leave this piece behind. Amethyst in there as well. But we will take this cool piece here. Like I said, at the end of this video, we'll show you these pieces all cleaned up. See just how cool they really look. Man, I love that piece. Holy moly. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh man, this is an awesome, awesome day today. Out at the Kingston Range. Alright, I moved on just over the hill to a new location. Wanted to see if I could find some cool clusters, some plates. So I started digging in this spot here. And so far, I found a couple cool clusters. Really dirty. I'll get these all cleaned up once I'm back at the house. That little guy there. This little cluster here. And a couple little things, just small stuff, and I'll probably end up leaving most of the small stuff here. Just digging into this area here. Whenever I start to find plates like this, to me I can hear that it's hollow. There's a gap between this plate and this plate here. And that's how I got these other pieces here. Was I was tapping on the rocks and I can hear the hollow. So yeah. So let's go ahead and continue. See if we can't pull out some really cool clusters. So that's what the plan is. All right, back at my house. As you can see, they're not completely cleaned up, but I did scrub off a lot of the mud, sprayed them. I soaked them for about a week. But there's still a lot of iron oxide buildup on these. But if you guys know, please leave in the comments below what you think is going on with these crystals. But check this out. This is what I pulled out of that hole. That purple gold pocket. Man, check these out. Some pretty good terminations on these pieces. This piece here was part of a much bigger chunk of just basalt, no crystals. So in the process of trying to remove, so I can carry this plethora of goodies back down that mountain, in the process of removing the material, broke this bad boy in half. But I don't mind, because it's just awesome. Look at that amethyst in there. So cool. Just freaking amazing. Nice. I love it. This piece here. Oh my God. And again, when removing this piece from the pocket, it fractured. But I don't mind, because it reveals what's inside. Check this piece out. What do you guys think's going on? Are these skeletal crystals? Or is this due to like the alkali or mineralization in the soil? I know alkali can dissolve quartz crystals, but I'm not sure what exactly is going on here. But check that out. That's where it was attached to the mountain before I came along to remove her. And then we have this beauty. Such a huge beast. I got big hands. I'm about 6'4". But check out that amethyst vein in there. That is so sweet. Check that out, man. You know I'm gonna polish around this. Get that all polished up. Flip her over to a little bit of amethyst in there. Man, amazing find right there. And then we have some of the smaller pieces from that hole. Just a little bit better crystal too, so that's why I brought these smaller pieces. But I love that purple amethyst in there. Purple amethyst, milky white to clear. Terminations. This piece here is another piece. It's right here so you can really see what's going on. I'm not gonna say in my dirty mind what that looks like, but use your own imagination. Check those out. Just a cool piece, very purple on the bottom. Love that. Had to bring this piece. And then we have this piece here. Small and very, very faint. Sun's not really out too much today. But very faint amethyst. There's some terminations there. Very cool. And then the last piece from that first spot, and then we move on to some pretty awesome finds from spot number 2 that I finished off the day in. But check these out. Spot number 2. One of the first pieces I pulled out of there. It's just beautiful. The crystals aren't too big, you know, but I mean, it's a pretty nice piece. Looked like I struck it right on the end right there. But the rest of the terminations are pretty good. I don't know if that's going to be a little citrine in there or just some clear crystals with some iron oxide buildup. Here's one of the second pieces I found in there. Just a cool little plate. No amethyst in this piece there, but I do have some amethyst coming up. I like this because it's just, that was part of the mountain when I pulled it off. Peeled it away, it was covered in dirt, brought it home, rinsed it off, and pretty cool. And now we get into a little color. This little plate here I peeled away. Again, the sunlight is not that great, but check that out. So you see the amethyst in there. It's just like a faint ghost lavender. Just a hint of color in there, which is pretty cool. I like that myself. This piece here, nice. I had to get this piece, bring it home. Looks like there's some iron oxides or iron mineralization in there, but at the same time, some of those crystals through a jeweler's loop are citrine. Very cool piece. Little vein, you could see light through that side. It's cool. See light. Love that piece. Just another cool piece. Now get into a little more deeper color. When I started getting into this stuff here, I was like, oh man, I'm getting through the clear. It's like you go through the layers. You go through the clear, then a little bit of very faint color, then a little more color. And it's like the deeper you go, the more layers you peel through. If you're lucky, you find some purple gold, man. Check this piece out here. This little mouth of teeth, some amethyst. It started getting late in the day around this time, so I had to start packing up. I left probably twice as much as I took, and it took so long to just decide what I was going to take home. This piece here was just packed in dirt, and I almost left her. Glad I brought it home. because once I got the dirt sprayed out, I was able to see what's going on with this piece, and that's just cool. Pretty cool. Look at that purple gold. Just an amazing day out there on the mountain. What do you guys think? What hole was better? Hole number 2? Hole number 2 or hole number 1? My God, look at that. Oh my goodness, I love all that stuff. And this piece here, just sweet. Guys, thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Get out there, explore, find some earth treasures of your own, and rock on.